What's up? On our way to Chequamegon 40. It is Friday, September 17th, 3:45. Got about 15 minutes, maybe a half hour into the drive actually, and headed up to one of the iconic races of the Midwest, round 2 of the Triple Crown, Ore to Shore, Chequamegon, Iceman. I'm super pumped to be headed back up. Definitely have missed that, the feel of this style of racing. But I would love to join some legends that have won this race. Steve Tilford, Brian Motter, Jesse Lalonde, the list goes on and on. The past decade or so, there have been some big time pros that have shown up, people that have raced the Tour de France, very successful people on the road scene, mountain bike national champions. So yeah, I'm super excited to be headed up here. We're gonna head up, park at the finish, check out bib pickup and the little expo, ride the course backwards to Fire Tower climb, take a little shortcut around mile 34 there, and then ride the last 11 miles or so from Fire Tower to the finish to make sure everything's set for tomorrow. Check out the climb and make sure that we're ready to rip where there could be any tight spots or moves made, and see if there's any good spots to make a couple moves so everything goes well. So 2.5 hours left of driving. Cheers. Just about that time. Made a quick stop in, I guess, on the north side of Phillips, right before Park Falls here. Sushi. My go-to before Triple Crown races, I guess. I had some sushi in Marquette the night before Ore to Shore. I'm having some now the night before Chequamegon. Hit or miss, you never know. Living life on the edge. If I had to give this a review, go ahead and rate it. Honestly, 4.5, maybe a 5 out of 10. Not great. So pretty lackluster, but it's only $5, so not really pricey either. Very small rolls, but just enough to get us some energy for the pre-ride. Honestly, I bought this for post-race tomorrow, but I'm so hungry. I'm just I'm not gonna eat all of it right now, but I'm gonna eat a third of it at least. It says 3 servings, so I could like justify having one now, because this is it is the king size. So anyways, I'll probably have a little bit. I'm just gonna document all, I guess, my snacks. Might have to hit up the food truck after the pre-ride tonight. All right, we 11:25 on the way over to meet Josh Bauer. We got a little setup. We're gonna get a ride and then peace out from there over to the start. So we got number 39 ready to roll. Go time. turned left onto like the one-track road ATV trail before Fire Tower, and fucking fireworks went off. I went from first. I tried to hold my position through the turn, but people were just freaking out. I got swarmed. I was probably like 10 to 12 at one point, and I could just see the leaders, like just a single file line through these trees. And then right before Fire Tower, which I did pre-ride last night with A-Mart, so I knew what to expect, but at the same time, like, I knew it was coming up, and I was way too far back, and the race would be done if I didn't move up. So everyone was staying, like, whichever way the leader went on the puddle, everyone pretty much followed. And at one point, knowing Fire Tower was just around the corner, like any second, everyone went right, and I just said, fuck it. Full send through the left side, through the puddle, which was less than ideal, but I moved back up to like 5th or 6th wheel. So it was Cole, Alexi, Corey, Cole House, and then me. So I guess maybe like 5th wheel. Going into Fire Tower, which was good, except Cole House blew, so we had to go around him. And at that point, Alexi and Cole Patton were attacking on the front. There's like 4 steps, so super steep, then flat, and then super steep, and flat, and so on. And Peter, sorry, I don't know how to say your last name, Jim, racing in Europe this summer, he came around me, and I dangled off his wheel, and then Isaac Neff came up. So the top 3 got away, Cole, Patton, Alexi, and Corey. 2 former winners got away, and I think I'm just disappointed that I didn't commit fully to that move. I mean, I was on the limit. My legs were twitching a little bit before Fire Tower. But I don't know, it's just hard to say.
Turn left onto US 80 East.
It's hard to acknowledge or accept the fact that maybe you didn't push as hard as you could have, but I mean, at the same time, my heart rate was just skyrocket. I was so loud breathing, trying to just like stay with it. I mean, I was gassed, but honest, in myself on that particular part. I felt like I raced super smart and aggressive, and I wasn't scared of the big boys, you know. I put in my moves, I followed. I didn't really put any major attacks, but I just
New on US 8 East for 27 miles.
did my own stuff and knew what I had to do, who to follow. And then coming in the finish, I mean, after Fire Tower, Sean kick push bridge up to us, so that was 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th, and then Stephen Hyde's teammate Joe Schmalz bridged up to us, which made it 4th through 8th place. I dangled, honestly. I was in a tough place. I was just dangling off the back. Drive home, over halfway. Quick recap. I don't know. Happy, bummed, maybe a little disappointed in myself, but overall I think it was a pretty positive experience. So first time doing the Chequamegon 40. Some big hitters, a couple big pros, Cole Patton from Colorado, you know, Alexi, who's won this race in the past, you know, rode for the U.S. national team, and yeah, Jumbo Visma, World Tour team in Europe. Yeah, just a super stacked field. Former winner like Corey, you know, I was just stacked. And so I followed Alexi and Cole Patton quite a bit early on. Just sat in the front, like top 5 almost the entire first half of the race, which was super good through all the ATV trails that were just puddles all over the place and we're just swerving left and right. So I felt like that kept me fresh. Then I got stuck on the front before Fire Tower, so like mile 25 to 30, I don't know, it felt like I was on the front the whole time, or 20 to 28, I don't know.
Turn left onto County Highway A, County Road A.
So that was fine. I mean, it was a tailwind and it was gravel, and I was just zigzagging, like cutting one corner to the next. Wasn't staying on like one half of the ATV trail, just inside to inside.
Left onto County Highway A, County Road A.
Gotta turn here. So overall that was good, and less than ideal maybe to be on the front.
You on County Highway A for 3 miles.
Before Fire Tower, but at the same time, like, I wasn't doing extra work. I mean, I was riding steady, like nothing I can't handle. Maybe 2 or 3 miles from the finish, there was a huge hill, and I just flew into it and rolled up, slotted in the middle of the group. I didn't pre-ride the finish last night, and I'm really disappointed in myself for not doing that, or at least not doing it this morning. Like, I just, you come all this way, and I don't know, I should have done it. So that was on me. That was a mistake that I would definitely change and will change in the future, because when we came out to the finish, like Peter and Joe like drilled it up this hill, which turned out to be the final hill, and I just followed it, but I didn't fight hard for position, and I should have, because it was downhill, right hand turn, and downhill into the finish, maybe like 400 meters to go. So that sucked. Like, I could have been 4th. Honestly, I really felt like I could have, should have, would have been 4th, at least 5th, which also means I didn't get the big fat checks, so I missed out on some, I don't know, $500 or something, but whatever. Overall it was good. I mean, definitely have the experience, and I definitely want to win that race in the future. Got a cop here. So I just really want, I mean, this is like a super iconic race, and I would love to win this someday. So that will be on the calendar next year, if I'm racing next year. Hope to be racing next year. Yeah, I love the race. Like, there's just enough tactics and stuff to make it fun. It's super challenging course. I mean, we can make it as hard as we want as racers, but the course will always be challenging with that climb in the middle, and then the Berkey Trail and the rain and the puddles, and yeah, the terrain is beautiful up there. Overall, yeah, I think I'm happy with it. Time to move on and focus on cross. Yeah, we have one mountain bike race left, so round 2. This was round 2 of the Triple Crown, and round 3 coming up in Iceman November 6th. But next weekend, drive down to Chicago, and then finish the drive to Rochester, New York for round 1 of the US Cup for cyclocross, USCX. The following weekend, fly to Baltimore, and then yeah, Trek, Jingle, Cincy, Indy, Iceman, and then maybe a local cross race, a weekend off, or fly out to the East Coast to Mass and do a race out there. Maybe state champs late November, and we have Thanksgiving holiday, which I have my own thoughts on. Anyways, so no racing, and then Midwest champs or Pan Am champs first week in December, and then cross Nats in Chicago December 12th. Super stoked. Love for y'all to come out, check it out. But anyways, disappointed, bummed, happy. Overall, probably a positive experience. Now I know what to expect in the future at this race, and if I continue racing, I will be back. I think I got to come back. I feel like I have more to accomplish here. So anyways, finish the drive. I got some paperwork to do for school, for work, tonight or tomorrow. And try to get a lot of stuff done ahead of time with the big travel schedule coming up. So thanks everyone for watching, joining, following along. Everyone that the text, the messages, and everyone at the finish line. That was super cool. I did not expect to see so many people. Yeah, just super thankful for everyone and excited for what the year looks like ahead. It's been a low-key year. I have barely raced, so the last couple weeks getting some snap back in the legs, which is perfect before cross season really kicks off. And we got some big C1s, so points go 15 deep for world ranking the next 2 weekends on Saturdays, and then Sundays is top 10. So hopefully we'll get it. That's the goal, that's the plan. We got to move up, get back out there after not racing for what, 4 years, something like that, 3 years. Fall colors are changing. Gonna finish out this drive, get some gas, stop at Quick Trip, get some candy bars. We out.